With the announcement of Pokemon Sword and Shield and the obvious flurry of news we've obtained throughout the past week, I think I gotta state the obvious here. I'm really excited for these Generation 8 titles. Wow, Eryizo, a Pokemon YouTuber, is excited for a new Pokemon game? Yeah, I know, shocking, but seriously, with the new and updated graphics, amazing world design, and of course, new Pokemon, how can you not be anything but hopeful that these games could be the best in the series? Well, apparently, according to some, because you can't get every single Pokemon in Sword and Shield, it's just a crap game already. But either way, you know, that aside, and with the added bonus that there still will be old Pokemon returning to the Galar region, my top 5 senses were salivating at the mouth to make a video about it. And for some odd reason, pre-evolutions were the first thing that came to my mind. I know, weird considering I don't really care for them, but what can I say? I guess I'm a weird guy. Hey, you chose to watch me here. But with that strange point aside though, welcome to my top 5 new pre-evolutions that I would personally like to see in Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield. Now I did do a video on this in the past with my boy Spectre, so if you are interested in seeing some more baby Pokemon that didn't actually appear in this list, be sure to check that out. For this list, I have rated these Pokemon based on design, but I will also go into detail on possible stats and ways to evolve for the Pokemon. Speaking of which, I do not own any of these awesome Fakemon designs. All the creators will be credited in the description as well as in the video.
If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. And with that being said, let's get started.
Alright, sorry guys, this one is a bit of an obvious one, but I had to put it on here because it just needs to happen. But hey, it's only number 5, so at least there's that. But coming in at the number 5 spot, we have ourselves Kangaskhan. This Generation 1 Pokemon has been touted for a pre-evolution since before it was even a thing, so why not finally bring one into the mix for Generation 8? And I think ever since the Mega Evolution was shown to us, it's pretty obvious and easy where we can go for a pre-evolution. Just take the baby that's in its pouch and make it a Pokemon. Simple. I mean, we can even design it exactly how the Mega Evolution looks. This artwork done by Phatmon does a perfect job doing that. For stats, let's lower its attack to around 75, have its defenses be at 60 each, and its HP be at 85. This way, it's still a decent Pokemon to use, but not anything crazy either. As for a way to evolve, I think Friendship is the way to go, because I think Kangaskhan being the nurturing type just makes a lot of sense here. It learns its mothering skills from you. And you know your boy has always been called a good mother, so take that for what you will, ladies. That doesn't make any sense. Look, I know this one is kind of a boring choice to make for this list, but come on, who wouldn't want to see a baby Kangaskhan? And if you say you don't, you're lying to yourself, alright? And you need to stop doing that. First step is acceptance. Alright, from an extremely obvious choice, we now move on to one of the more abnormal choices for a Prevo, the Keyring Pokemon, Klefki. Now, I know a lot of people don't actually love this Pokemon, considering how annoying it is in the competitive scene, but surprisingly, I'm not one of those people. If you actually take some time to look into the details of this design, sure, it may just look like a keychain, but it's actually so much more. It's also partly based on the pagan tradition of blaming fairies for the loss of small objects, such as shoes, and of course, keys. It may also be based on the superstition of carrying an iron charm to ward off fey mischief. But either way, even if that wasn't the case, I'm not one of those people that's just gonna hate on a Pokemon because it's based on something weird. I mean, I freaking love Trubbish, but I guess I'm just an idiot. All I'm trying to say is that it's cute, and just imagine how adorable a pre-evolution would be. Well, you don't have to, because I got you with this amazing design made, of course, by Devildman. I mean, sure, it's just a key with a little face on it, but come on, man, it's just so precious. I mean, have you ever seen something that's just so damn cute that you just want to kick it in the face? No? I just need a therapist? Okay. Well, this thing has it. I don't know if that's good, but I'm just gonna assume it is. As for stats, lower its defenses to 71 and 67, its speed to about 65, and both of its attack stats to about 60. It won't really matter though, because that's not the point of why Klefki is so good. It's because of its typing, moveset, and abilities, so same will apply here. As for a way to evolve, I think just leveling up to like 25 should be fine, but Devildman actually has a very fun little twist to it by having it only be obtainable by breeding with a luck incense. However, only 1 out of 4 eggs will yield the pre-evolution. Fun little prank, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I know. I'm the greatest, yeah, I know. When it comes to adding any types of evolutions to an old Pokemon, I think something that should be factored into choosing which one gets this honor has to be how memorable it is. Or, I guess in this case, how forgettable it is. Murractus is a Pokemon that has become very well known throughout the community for being, well, unknown. It's been on most people's forgettable Pokemon lists, besides mine of course. Watch all of my videos. So why don't we change that by giving Murractus a very memorable pre-evolution? That way we can never forget that it's only the second best cactus Pokemon. It's alright man, Silver's still pretty good. And I gotta say, when I came across this design made by Smiley, I just couldn't contain myself from leaving this thing off the list. I mean, look at it, man. It's just so, aww. I think what I love most about it is that it's just a little head, and it reminds me a lot of this, like, cute little puppy that I just have to take into my family. I think I'm gonna call it Cack. I don't know where I was going with this, but it sounds a lot like Cup. For stats, it's kind of a shame that Murractus itself kind of sucks, but hey, I might make an evolutions video if you guys want. Let me know in the comments section if you guys want to see that, but back on topic, having every stat lowered by 20 and then its special attack to 76, I think it should be fine, but let me know if you think that's a bit too harsh. I mean, it's a freaking head. Can't really do much there. As for a way to evolve, how about teaching it the move Sunny Day and then leveling it up since, you know, plants need the sun to grow and stuff. Either way though, Murractus will still be a bad Pokemon in terms of battling, but at least it won't be as forgettable with this awesome pre-evolution, and I guess that's one step on the path of redemption. Speaking of a forgettable Pokemon, if you had to imagine that there would ever be one in the Dragon-type family, I think you would all probably guess that it's Dredd Agon. I mean, it's not the strongest, or the most interesting, or the coolest. I mean, it looks like something you can make out of Legos, but hey, Lego lives matter too. And though I'm not particularly a fan of Dredd Agon, that doesn't mean I'm not open to the idea of bringing it some new refreshing life. And I think with this design made by Devildman definitely does a great job of doing that. I never thought that someone could find a way to actually make me like Dredd Agon, but damn it, you freaking did it, man. I think what I like most about this concept has to be the fact that in its pose, it tries to look kind of menacing, but it just ends up looking so adorable. For stats, let's go with 80 attack, 70 defenses, and the rest just subtract 10 from Dredd Agon's original stats. I tried to make it somewhat decent since it is a dragon, but I don't want to make it too overpowered since it is a baby. As for a way to evolve, normally dragons take forever, so this one's not going to be any different. I see it either going via trade holding the Dragon Fang or just by level up to like 45. If I'm going to be completely honest though, I still don't really like Dredd Agon that much, so if this pre-evolution were to happen, I would definitely be giving it an Everstone. And finally, coming in at the number 1 spot, we have a Pokemon that I thought I was never going to talk about on this channel. The crystallizing Pokemon, Agonal. Now I know you may be thinking that I'm giving way too much love to the Gen 5 Pokemon here, and well, you're right, half of this list is Gen 5, but these designs are so good, so don't hate me, hate life. I know I do. But either way, Cryogonal is an interesting Pokemon to talk about because I actually have a pretty cool idea on how to incorporate it into the games. First, let's talk design, and I have to say this artwork made by the ever so talented Smiley, though simple, is still perfect and exactly what I would want to see in a pre-evolution to Cryogonal. The idea I had in mind is that since Pokemon will be appearing in the overworld again, wouldn't it be so cool, no pun intended, to see Cryogonal and these little guys floating down to the ground in the snowy areas? That would be so adorable. If you would just substitute some of the snowfall for these little guys, that'd be awesome. As for stats, defensively, this Pokemon is still going to be very formidable with its 105 special defense, its speed's gonna be pretty decent at 85, and it can still throw some shots with its 70 special attack. Overall, for a pre-evolution, not bad. Not bad at all. And for its evolution, I don't want to just say level it up, so how about leveling it up in a snowy area? Or if that's going to be too late in the game, trade it holding the Never Melt Ice. Look, I know Cryogonal isn't the most interesting Pokemon out there, but to me, I think I really love this idea because of the fact that you can add that cool little event in the overworld for it. Plus, hey, it hasn't gotten any love, so let's give it some attention.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and let me know in the comments section below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and become an Eryizo today.
If you want to check out the previous video I did, be sure to click the annotation on the left. And if you guys want to see some more Pokemon Sword and Shield videos, click the other annotation on the right. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time.